I think the band is amazing. I think that a lot of people forget how important they are when it comes to the support that they provide to our school. If you've been to a pep rally and there's no band, it's a completely different scenario than when the band is there.
Senior drum major, Charlie Sloan.
A lot of kids that are teens need some form of engagement in regards to kind of getting connected with their peers.
My name is Josh Bradford, and I am the woodwind specialist. My main instrument is saxophone, and I am originally from Harrison. I graduated from here in 2007, and I spent 2 years teaching at Alpena and the past 6 years in Mena, and I'm excited to be back in my hometown.
My name is Brian Wyatt, and I am one of the assistant band directors here at Harrison Middle School. I primarily deal with a lot of the brass players, and this is my first year teaching. I'm really excited for this year and all the new experiences that come with it.
My name is Connor Skelly, and I am another assistant director here at the middle school, and I deal with all the percussionists, so all the drummers. And this is my first year teaching as well.
This is a valuable life skill because at some point in your life you're going to need to know how to take care of something dress wear, and if you don't know already, we're teaching you now.
I've really enjoyed the fresh perspective that we're giving the students, something kind of different to think about. Kind of helps them keep on their toes, getting to bring our perspective and really keep growing them as musicians.
There's a lot of limitations that they've had placed on them this year with COVID.
We get 30 minutes to play, and then the room has to be empty completely for 20 minutes to allow the air to cycle back through. So we've been spending as much time as we can outside as long as the weather has allowed us to, especially for the high school band.
We kind of see this as like a clean slate for some of these kids and for the program, just to kind of kickstart things and really get things going in a positive direction in a year where there's not really that much positivity. We have a lot of control over that.
It's been definitely a balancing act. I think the students are definitely excited about kind of a new vision and some of the new things we're doing, and they've definitely been on board and putting in a lot of effort, which has been good.
But we've been really trying to adapt and kind of help add some new energy and modernizing.
Funny little story, our band has had the previous uniforms for over 20 years. Our current band director, Mr. Bradford, when he was in the Harrison schools over 17 years ago, he wore those band uniforms.
It's been really nice. We've received a lot of support from parents and people in the community without even having to ask for it. We've had parents reach out and just volunteer to provide us a meal before the homecoming game, and getting donations to help students cover the cost of their shoes and their gloves for their marching uniform, and even getting an instrument donated for the middle school.
They look outstanding, and they're a very versatile uniform that you can take different pieces and reassemble them to create a new look. And they're a lot more sturdy, I guess you could say, than the previous ones that were falling apart. But we just recently did a reach out to our community to help some of the kids that there are some pieces that were not paid for by the school district.
Everybody gets their gauntlets. They are also sized.
And our goal was to be about 16, 17 kids, and we had enough response that it would have taken care of over 40 kids. So big shout out to our community members, the businesses that reached out and said, what can we do to help? I was overwhelmed by the response from our community, to be honest with you. We have 2 more home games. We have one on the 16th and the one on the 30th, and the band will be there, so I hope everybody stands and cheers just as loud for them as they do when we have a touchdown.
The Harrison High School Golden Goblin Marching Band, ladies and gentlemen.